Okay, recording started. In the previous session, we have seen functions. Okay. For instance, how did we create a function? Okay, using def. Okay, so function is a code block that you can execute it anytime you want. Okay, so it's a code
Okay.
block. Okay, so let's say I want to create a function. Okay, which can join my name, first name and last name. So I can say show name. And if I pass this function my first name, so I can say first name and then I pass last name, it should print, like what is
Mhm.
my first name and last name together. First name and last name. How do you print it together? You can say first name, okay, plus double quotation space. See why we are using plus in here, that actually it joins two strings, okay? See, plus it joins two strings. You might wonder, where are the strings? These are the strings. First name, it's a variable, it's a string type. Last name, it's a variable, it's a string type. How do you know that these are string type? Basically, we don't know yet, but when we call this function, we are going to send two strings to this function. Okay, so that's why. Plus, it uses to join two strings. So see here, I'm sending one more. See, I'm using one more variable. So in this one, I just need to call this function show name, and I need to pass here. You know, okay. So this is your first name, and what's your last name?
Charbe.
Is the
Yes.
spelling correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So now you see here that this is a code block. Okay, it has a name show name, and I'm calling that name, and this function needs two values. How do I know this function needs two values show name? Because look at in this bracket. Okay, so it needs first name and last name. So these are the variables that's going to receive values. So at the time when calling the function, you pass on the values. Okay, so you're passing
Okay.
on the values, and when you run this, you should get the output, see your first name, last name. Okay.
Okay.
Likewise, you can call many times. You can call show name one more time. Okay.
Okay.
And here you can say it's Nina. Okay. And here you can say it's surname will be, okay. Let's run this. See. Okay. So this function, its job is to join two strings, and we are, taking help of that. We are calling that function, passing two values, and its job is to print. Okay, two strings together. So this is one function. Okay, like this is parameterized function. Remember, this function show name, it's called, let me first delete this. Show name, you will see it clearly. Show name is a parameterized function. Okay, because it needs two values. Okay, all right.
Yes.
So the function is expecting two arguments. Okay, and that's why.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So let's say what happens. You might wonder, sir, what happens if I just pass only one value? Okay, and not two values. I'll just pass one value. See, in here, it needs two values, and you are just sending one value. Okay, see what happens. Let me comment this. See, it gives error. It says, that type error is there, you know, like show name missing one or required positional argument. Remember, try to read the errors. Okay, so it will tell
Okay.
you what is the error. Line number 8. Okay, here you're calling the function. Show name missing one argument, okay? So that you actually it requires two arguments, okay? So that's why it's saying missing one required positional argument, last name. It's also saying that this variable is not receiving any value, okay?
Okay.
This variable is not receiving any value. So try to read the errors, it will help you finding the problem in your program, okay?
Okay.
All right, so that's what errors are for, okay? It will help you to figure out what's going wrong in your program, okay? So
Okay.
let's say how to fix this problem now, you know, let's say I want to send multiple, names to the function, okay? And I want to continuously join them. So let's say I want to same here, my friends' names. Okay. Show names. Show names is a function. So let me just write one more function in here. See, and it's a just a show function, and its job is to only show the names. Okay. Sorry,
Okay.
just names. And I will change the name of the function. Shown. Show. Here I'll get rid of this and see, I have changed the name of the function. This part I will comment it.
Okay.
Now see, if I see I have only one argument, okay, and it's a name. And what I can do, I can give in here star. Star meaning what? That there is no limit in sending the values, okay? No limit. I mean, you can send one value, it can hold it. You can send another value. Let's say you are sending friends list. Okay. Now you send two values. Absolutely no limit. Okay. So here you can say here I'm passing Nina, John. See here I'm passing to. So this function, it can accept any names. Okay. Rahul, Shashank, and then John. Okay. So now you might wonder, so we have only one parameter in here, and here we are passing one value, here we are passing two values, here we are passing three values. When we run this, do we get error? Because in here we had, two parameters and we just pass only one value, then it was saying it has missing one or required positional argument. And in this case, we are actually passing one value here 2 and here 3. What does it mean? Because here we have only one parameter. So if you watch it closely, that we have star there. Okay. So before parameter, if you add a star, you know so it's like it will, it can receive a tuple. Okay, tuple means like it can create an array. Okay, so that name can hold multiple values, and it will all these values will be, you know, in the names saved at positions 0, 1, 2, 3. Let's say I'm sending here. Let me comment this. Okay, let's run this program. And here if I want to show, okay, tatha, so I cannot use names only. Why? Because this name, it is stored in names array. So array is like, it's a, let's say, tatha, it is stored in names, but it is stored in position 0 in names array. Okay, and if let's say assume we say one more name John. So it will be stored at one position in names. At two position we are sending in now. So you might, as many names you send, it will be stored by position. Okay, like 2, 1, 0. It's like multi-story building. Okay. So if you are living in an multi-story building, okay, it's like multiple floors are there. So if your friend comes to your, like house, okay, apartment, building, so what do you tell him if he calls you? Tatak, I came to your apartment. I don't know what flat number you lease, and I want to come to your house. What do you say? Hey, I'm, like living at floor number 3. Okay, I'm
Okay.
living floor 3. Yeah. So this index you refer that where are you? Okay, what is your position? If suppose any person wants to visit Nina's friends stop by. So they call Nina. Hey Nina, we came to your apartment. What flat number is it? You know? So Nina says it's a flat number 2. But you all friends live in same apartment. Its name is called, yes, its name is called names. You can literally give any names. It's not like it has to be names only. You can give, you know, uh, friends also. Okay. So see here I'm changing these names to friends. Okay. So these are like friends living in the same apartment. Okay. So I say friends. So let's say I want to call Nina. I want to visit Nina's house. So what I will do? I'll say in the friends floor number 2 that Nina lives, floor number 2. Okay. And that's how Nina will be printed. You
Okay.
may say, sir, I want to, I want to go to house the tags. So, okay, what do you do? Print in the, frames the tag is at position 3. So you are, referring position 3 here. Okay. So this position will find that value. You got it? That you are sending in here. Okay, so now see, let me just hide this one. All right, so I have commented this. Now focus here. Here I will just delete this. Okay, and I will here just say frames of 0. Now, why did I do that? Why did I not write to see? Remember, your calling function, you're passing only one value. That means your array will be created like this. Your array will be created,
Like.
see, like this. Okay, the first one will be tathag, and now second, no second, there is no second in here. Why there is no second value? Because you didn't pass anything here. You got it?
Yes.
You have only one value in here. Okay, so that's why this friends tuple has only one value, position 0. So that's why you are saying, okay, print 0, so you will get the tag name out of. Okay, so let's run this. See, you're getting the tag. Are you following?
Yes.
Okay, so likewise, if you want to find the length of that, so just do the length friends and then print x. Okay, so let's do that. So it should give us 1. See, what does it tell you? Okay, I want to find, you know, the how many values are in the frames. As you can clearly see in here, we have only one value, so it's returning 1. Okay, so
Yes.
it's returning 1. You got it?
Mm. Yes.
Let's say I want to pass in two values now. Okay, let me comment this one and let me, you know, open up this and comment this. Now say Nina and John, I'm sending Nina and John. Okay. So we're passing two values now. Okay. So Nina will be at position 0 because we are sending Nina first. And then John in the frames, okay, tuple, John will be at position 1. Okay. Now the two values
Okay.
are the friends has two values. First value is at position 0, second value is at position.
1.
Now,
1.
if I want to, just first print how many values are in there, friends. Okay. These friends tuple, how many values are there? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run this. See, it says I have two values. Okay, and it's true. I have two values in friends. See, Nina and John. If I want to print all these two values, okay, then I need, you know, print friends of 0 and then print friends of 1. 0 position we have Nina and at 1 position we have John. We got it. So if I run this, you'll get Nina, John. You got it?
Okay.
Okay. So
Yes.
let's say I want to pass three values. Okay. Then I'll just open uncomment this one. Rahul, Shashank, and John. So at one position, zeroth position we have Rahul. At one position you have Shashank
Okay.
and hold on. And two position we have John.
Okay.
Okay. Now if like what alien function will return here?
Okay.
Tell me what alien function returns? This one, what will be what it will be printing? X. See, in here we are sending three values, Rahul, Shashank, and John. So your friends has, three values. Friends tuple has three values, Rahul, Shashank, and John. So alien function, what it does, it finds in the friends how many values are there. So it will check in the friends. How many values are there? It says three
3.
values. The x will have value 3. And when you print x, it will print 3. And similarly, if I want all the values to be printed, okay, so I can do here print friends of 2. So 0 will print Rahul, then this is Shashank, and this is John. Okay, let's check. See, you
Okay.
understand?
Yes.
Okay, so this is parametrize function, and we are using star. Why you should use star? Because when you don't know, okay, like how many arguments are there? Okay, how many arguments that will be passed to your function? So when to use star? Let me help you. In here we are using star. So when to use star? So star friends. Friends are a name, as in, I don't know that how many, arguments I'll be passing it to it. Okay. So when you don't know, when you do not know how many arguments that will be,
Okay.
yes,
Function.
that will be passed to the function. So we don't know that. Here, see, we don't know. One time we pass one argument, another time we send two arguments, then we pass three arguments. So it's not sure. So in that case, you define it as a star, okay? And get those values using indexes 0, 1, and 2.
Okay.
Understood?
Yes.
Okay. So now is the time, that you can do more things. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
You can say in the values like, default values. Okay. So let's say ordering is different. Okay. So the function has ordering different. So let me just comment all. But when you're doing this, okay, you don't uncomment this, okay? This is going to give us error because you're trying to print here first value and second value. So when it's actually has only one value, okay? So you make sure, when you have three values, then only you write 0, 1, 2. When you have two values, you write 0, 1, okay? And when you have only one value, you just do print 0, okay? This is important.
Okay.
Hold on. Here I'll be commenting the code. See, let's say I have fruits, okay? So definition, I have fruits function that in that one, I'll be sending x, y, and z, okay? So these are x will hold, fruit one, okay? So if I print, x will hold what value that x has that I want to print. I'll just say print x, then I will say print y, okay, and then I will say print z, okay, and in here I'll just say plus z. So I am sending here three. I have to send three value here. Why? Because the this function fruits accepts you know three values as in because it has three parameters there x, y, and z. So whenever you are calling this function fruits, so okay, you need to first pass value for x, then you have to pass value for y, and then you have to pass value for z. Okay, but you can send the values. Okay, if you have multiple arguments, then in that case, ordering is very important. See, here ordering is that first value should be for x. But let's say I don't want to, think about the ordering when I want to send the value. So what I'm going to do is, what I'm going to do, first I want to set the value for z. I can do that. I can say it's a mango, okay? But look at here. I am giving this value mango to z, not x. Okay, because I'm saying it so here. Okay, z equal to mango. So remember, this value will be stored in z only. Okay, and in here, I'm saying y is equal to apple. Now look at here. So this value, apple, it is for y. I'm saying it here. If you don't do that, no. If I don't write z equal to mango, if I don't write it z equal to, what is going to happen? This mango value, it is given to x. This mango value, it is given to
X.
yes. So but I don't want this value to be given to x. That's why I'm saying give this value. It is for x. Sorry, z. This mango is for z. So you have to say it so z equal to mango. And here ordering here what we are trying to prove here that if ordering you don't want to say the value as per the ordering, then you have to say it the key. Okay, this is for z, this is for y, this is for x, then this is mandatory for you to say it, okay? That X has apple, pineapple, Y has apple, and Z has there is has Z has mango. Okay, so let's run this. See, now you can clearly see, even though I sent the value for X in the last, but still it received it in the same order. Okay, see, X has pineapple, hence it's printing pineapple here. Y is apple, it's printing Y is apple here. Okay, and here Z is mango. Now you might wonder if what happens if I just don't, you know, use these values for. Okay, so mango for Z, we remove it. Okay, apple for Y, we remove it, and pineapple for X, we remove it. What happens in this case? Mango will be given to X. Okay, apple will be given to Y and pineapple will be given to Z. Look at here. If I run this, rerun this, okay? So see here, first three, it's for this show fruits function. Okay, so let me comment this one. Let me rerun this. See, X has now mango. Okay, Y has
Okay.
apple and Z has pineapple.
Okay.
You got it? So if you want to say it specifically, no, this mango is not for X, this mango is for, Z. So you have to say it so. Z equal to mango. You have to say, no, apple is not for Y, apple is for, X. You have to say it so. X, apple is for X. And here, pineapple is for, Y. You have to define it so. Okay, you understand?
Yes.
Okay, very good. All right. Sometimes what happens, that when we are writing functions, sometimes some users don't send the values. Okay, so let me tell you, it's called default parameter value. Okay, so if this part is clear to you, we can comment this one. Okay, while executing this, you have to uncomment it. Okay. So let me just type in here default parameters. Okay. Okay. So default is default parameter. Okay.
Okay.
Let's say you call the function without argument. Okay, you're calling the function without argument. Like say what? Let's say I have a show function. Okay, it takes name. It takes your name. Okay, and it prints. Hi, my name is. Okay, and in here we are printing name. See, what will happen? You try to call a function, but you're not sending in here anything. This is wrong because this show function accepts name and you're not giving any name. Okay, so it's going to give you error. Okay, what does it give you error? See, it gives you error that this function show missing one positional argument. Okay, and it's even saying that you are missing the value for the name. Okay, so that's why this is wrong. Let's say you pass a name here. Okay, let's say you pass your name, Tatak. Okay, so when you run this, now it says, okay, fine, now I got this value, for name. That's why I can print it. Okay, so this is like, this is okay, but what if user doesn't pass, okay, any value? In that case, we should have some default value stored in here. Okay, so you can, let's say you can default store here, my, and you can store ABC, or you can say John. Okay. You can, sometimes you are writing country name. Okay, let's say you're living in okay, where what country you are in currently?
US.
Okay, you can write US. Okay.
Okay.
So what is happening in here? See, you're writing US and I am here saying I'm not passing anything here. What is going to happen is going to give us error. But now this time it's not giving error. Okay, let's say default is India. Okay, when you pass US, this name will contain value US. If you don't pass anything, it will take this value default. You understand? So let's
Yes.
run this. So here we say, I am leaving. Okay, let's change the text because we're not printing. Are leaving. See here first it says I live in US. Okay, because we are passing the value. So it's using this value for name. Okay, so name variable
Okay.
has US value. You might wonder
Okay.
why it didn't take India because this is default. If you don't pass it, it will take India. Okay, in this case, look at here, show function. You are not passing anything, so it took default value India.
Okay.
Understand? That's why it's printing here that, you know, oh, sorry, here we have to say I live in, see, I live in US and here it's saying I live in India. You understand?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, you can say another function, right? Show, and you say here, let's say, I live in, okay, what country name we should give here? Uh, Netherlands. Yes. So see here, I am passing value. So name has value Netherlands now. Okay, if you don't pass, then it will print India. But say here, see, I live in Netherlands. Okay,
Okay.
you got it?
Yes.
So this is like default parameters. Okay, when you pass values to the function, okay, it will take those values. Okay, accept those values. If you don't pass, it will use this default value for that variable. Okay,
Yes.
all right, very good. Now let's say I want to pass group of values to the function. Okay, group of values. What does it mean, group of values? So let's say you have friends regularly, right? How many friends do you have? How many friends do you have?
A lot of.
Four, four, five, maybe. Let's assume four, five. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So let's deal with that now. See in here, we are going to create one function. Okay. Another one. This is default parameter. So let's just comment it. And now scroll down and we are going to, let's say this is like friends list. Okay, this is like your friends list. So in this one, I'm going to put all friends names. Or let's say, friends will be difficult, to remember. Like if you have so many friends. Okay, so let's go by fruits. Okay, so you like fruits, no? So I like apple. Okay, I like mango. I like pineapple. Okay, and so on. I like kiwi.
Okay.
Okay, now let's say I want to, print all these fruits. I want to send these fruits, not by one. It's not possible to send fruits, like apple, mango, pineapple, kiwi. If there are another 10 fruits names, I cannot send it to function one by one. Okay, and it will be so many parameters and arguments for the function. So how about, we group things and we pass only the name of the group fruits to the function. It's quite easy. So let's say we create a function definition. Okay, so we want to display fruits. Okay, so we can take that fruits list in another variable. Okay, so that you can put it in like say food. Okay, so now how do you see now if I just bring here food, what is going to happen? See, this is list. We are not yet calling display function. Remember, okay? So I have fruits names, okay, stored in X. It's like array. So in the X, in the X first position, will be apple. Second position it's this is a group I want to send this list to this display function. I want to send this list. to display function. Okay, I don't have to here have like a comma separated list. Okay, like because see, I'm sending only X. I'm not saying sending individual items. Okay, I'm sending group. You understand? So like you go to school, you don't carry like books and copies separately. You put all things in a bag and you carry bag, right? So that's the same thing. We are calling display function now, okay? And you're sending X group name. So see what is happening? All these things, it is packed in X, okay? And you're sending X. Okay, whenever we want to send a parcel, okay, like say you are living in different city, you're for studying purpose, you are living like few kilometers away from your house, okay, and let's say you want to eat some fruits, okay, then we cannot send apple, then we cannot send mango. What your mom is going to do? Your mom is going to pack everything together, okay, and that will be X. Okay, it's a package. X is a package. It contains apple, mango, pineapple, kiwi, all your favorite fruits. It's packed in that package. Okay, and now see, your mom is going to send that package to you. Okay, so when you receive that package, okay, you are going to receive that package in food. Okay, so when you try to print the food, it's going to show you what fruits you received it. Okay, you're going to receive apple, mango, pineapple, and kiwi. So, when you run this, you'll get, all these apple, mango, pineapple, and kiwi. You got it?
Yes.
You understand? All right.
Yes.
Okay, so you might say, sir, how do I print? Okay, like these items, separate items, okay, individual items from the list. Here I am trying to print entire list. But what if I want to print, all these items manually? You can do that. It's very easy. You have to just say for, okay, each item, okay, as X in, sorry, we don't use X because we already use X in here. We say each item, E will be the items, okay? Or you can say I will be the items in that list. Okay, see what did I do? I said for each item will be I. So initially I will be apple, then I will be mango, I will be pineapple, then kiwi. So each time I will be, I will be next item in the food. So when I is apple for now, we print it. Then I will be, you know, then I will be mango. After printing, printing apple, it will become mango. Then after printing mango, it will become pineapple. Then I will become kiwi. Okay, so this is the for loop to print, all the items, okay, in the list. So let's just run this. See, it's printing all the items, apple, mango, pineapple, kiwi. You can have comma separated list also. Like here in the end equal to, you have to just put in here comma, and you can see it's already printing apple, comma, mango, comma, pineapple, comma, kiwi. This is how list and functions works. Okay. All right. So this is function, and I hope you understand. See you in the next session. Have a nice day. Bye bye.